Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. We are here in West Palm Beach, Florida at the intersection of Olive and Clematis. And as you can see, there's a lot of road work taking place here. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk around just a little bit where we can and show you around. Got some really nice shops here. Got your Starbucks, which is going strong. You got a New Batch Southern. Got a nice place here, Clematis Social. Got our West Palm Beach cruiser here. Got Old Glory. Have a Sip, downtown WPB. You can only drink 30 or 40 glasses of beer a day, no matter how rich you are. Colonel Adolphus Bush. Didn't realize that he was a colonel. Adolphus Bush, is that the founder of Anheuser-Busch or just some colonel named Bush? I don't know. Clematis by Light. Got some restaurateurs hard at work. Lenore's since 1976. Let's see their menu here. Antipasti. I assume this is Italian. Good morning. Dawn and Anne Brown Theater. And I mainly came over here for this park. My meter is only good for 30 minutes, so I would have preferred staying longer. But
excuse me, bro, please don't keep
I'm sorry?
Can you please not record me, guys?
What?
Hey, if you're still gonna record me, bro, take the shit off me, bro.
Well, you're on a street.
Bro, I understand that, but you still trying to record. I don't want.
You're on a street. I mean, get off the street. Sir, this is a public street.
Sir, if I'm asking you, I don't want to be recorded.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm not a police officer.
What the fuck you record me for?
But there is a police officer down there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell them that you're out here recording people.
Well, go tell him it's a First Amendment activity, sir.
If I don't want to be recorded, don't record me, bro.
Well, but you're calling me a police officer. I'm not a police officer.
Hey, bro, listen, bro, real talk.
Anyways, that is crazy. That gentleman thought I was a police officer. He asked me not to record him. At first I thought he was a shop owner telling me not to record, which he has no right to tell me because this is public property. But there's a lot of homeless in West Palm Beach, and I had heard about that years ago, but was never aware how many. And I hope the city's doing something for them, but, you know, West Palm Beach is known for, well, Palm Beach I should say, is known for a lot of wealth. And what's that saying about the wealthy man and the eye of the needle? I don't know, it's in the Bible. But, it'd be great if I knew it right now, but I don't. But basically, that's very beautiful there. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. Sloan's homemade ice cream, absolutely beautiful. Alright, and so if you've been to Sloan's, let me know. They got some cool looking chairs. I apologize, I don't think you can catch the background there, but some of the homeless gentlemen at this particular plaza here are having some sort of an issue. They're yelling at all, you know, top of their lungs. And that police officer that's sitting in his car over there doing seemingly nothing could be here, ensuring that folks like me and other tourists are safe. But I suppose sitting in your air-conditioned car, seemingly, I may be wrong, and maybe on a high-level stakeout, but granted that he's in a marked vehicle, I don't know how much, you know, inconspicuousness he can achieve with that, but definitely, you know, I've got nothing, absolutely nothing against the homeless, but unfortunately a lot of the homeless suffer from mental health issues. A lot of them suffer from drug issues, and we just witnessed one man accuse me of being a police officer, and very, very hostile, who I initially thought was a shopkeeper because he was coming out. I'll show you where he was coming out of. He was coming out of a sort of a isolated spot, and actually kind of dark also, which is hard to believe because the sun literally just came up. But we're here at Flagler Park, by the way, so let's go ahead and document. Flagler Park, formerly known as City Park, has been an important public space in West Palm Beach since the founding of the community. Well, by golly, if it's an important place, don't you think that our friend over there, way down there, doing absolutely nothing, would do so much more good here at Flagler Park, formerly known as City Park, has been an important public space in West Palm Beach since the founding of the community, and right now it's just overrun by homeless that are, some are quiet, some are not, and some are just downright aggressive. Like the gentleman came out from right in here, okay? Now right in here, as you can tell, it's a little dark because of the amazing shade that this tree provides, right? But if you're here, right, and something were to happen to you here, that officer, which is around the corner, would never know it. And because all these businesses are closed, you would be, as they call, SOL. So in any event, it's mind-blowing. But anyways, I don't want to just single out that one police officer because he's not, or she's not, the only officer on the WPB Police Department. But I mean, and look, you got folks, you know, out jogging, walking, and they're going to walk right into where these guys are arguing, which is right around there somewhere. So, because I can hear them, and it's just crazy because you don't know, like you just don't know if those two women will be victimized. You have no idea. Also, I don't see any cameras up here anywhere. Maybe these are cameras. Guys, seriously, this is a prominent park, center downtown. Okay, there's a camera here. This is a camera. That's a camera. So at least they got a camera going on. They can watch the crime after it happens in court. But really, come on. So, anyways, that's a beautiful mural there on the side. Got your watchtower, folks. And we're just gonna, I would go down this way, but I'd rather not. Morning.
You YouTube or something?
Yeah. You mind? You have it in French? No,
Yeah.
no and vite.
Oh no, we don't. We got Creole.
Oh, sac passé. Yeah, that's awesome. That's
read
all I know in
Creole?
Creole. Sac passé. No. That's all I know.
How about English?
Yeah. You guys are awesome. You're always doing it. Yeah. Take care. They are the most zealous, passionate. Yeah, I don't care if you agree with them or not. Like, they're doing what they believe in. You got to respect that. I respect that. You know, what in the heck is this police officer doing? Why is he there? Like, he's in front of a road closure. What in the heck is he doing? What possible? thing could he be doing? It's like literally sitting in the car with the AC on. Hello. Always do a 360, just my nature and filming. Your Starbucks there. Clematis and Olive building. Got the little man there to walk, little person. Hey, can I ask you guys a quick question? I won't put you on camera. What is that police officer doing there? Absolutely nothing. We're just sitting there in the AC. Oh, that'd be crazy if he wasn't even in his car. He was like getting coffee or something. That's wild. All right, thanks guys. So yeah, so there's no incident going on there. There's no reason for him just to be sitting there. Just a complete waste of the taxpayers' dollars. I just asked some security individuals who have literally been standing on the corner there since I got here some 15-20 minutes ago. They don't even know if the guy's in the car. Meanwhile, over at Flagler Park, formerly City Park, you got homeless people fighting. I got approached by a homeless guy that was very aggressive. Maybe he wasn't homeless, I don't know. But can I ask you a quick question? No thanks? Okay, appreciate it. Maybe he's wanted for something, I don't know. I want to ask him about Flagler Park. Hopefully I can run into another resident who I can ask. I would go back to Flagler Park, but my meter is only good for 30 minutes and I am not looking for a parking ticket. But I mean, I understand why. He probably thought I was going to interview him or something. And you know, some people aren't into that, which is cool, I understand. Especially because I'm going to ask him, which he had no way of knowing unless he was like Miss Cleo or something. I was going to ask him if Flagler Park is policed. You know, you got cameras, which is cool. The businesses have cameras. Now, whether they're on or not, I do a lot of work in personal injury law, and a lot of times you want discovery, or you go around looking for evidence. And like, say for example, that camera goes right there. Let's say somebody had a slip and fall, some defect on the sidewalk, or some, you know, whatever. That would be your smoking gun for a quick settlement. And then come to find out, the camera's not even plugged in. But believe it or not, cameras actually do serve a deterrent effect. You don't know if it's plugged in or not. You don't know if it's recording or not. You just know that there's a chance it is. And if you're some delinquent, it might be enough to deter you from committing a crime in front of it. At least that's the hope. I have got to find somebody to ask. And there's homeless everywhere, so I mean, I've got no issues with the homeless, but can I ask you a quick question? You won't be on video, just a quick question. Can I ask you a quick question? Okay, nobody wants to answer any questions. It's about Flagler Park, but everybody's scared of cameras. I don't know why. It used to be like Emma Ganson Press would say that you could, I see, and you know what? It's my fault for not even, for me pointing the camera away from people and saying, hey, can I ask you a question? I should just point it right at them and say, hey, can I ask you a question? And if they say no, it's no. But it's just like, a lot of them are just so like adverse to cameras, you know what I mean? Now, if you're wondering why I didn't ask the guy sitting on the concrete pillar, it's because I don't know if he's homeless or not. A lot of times when people just sit around, they either are homeless or there's a chance that they're not doing well. I mean, because it's a Saturday morning at 7 a.m., why would somebody be sitting on a traffic embankment? You know what I mean? There's not a bus stop. It's not, I mean, I don't know, maybe he's waiting for an Uber. But I don't know. So I was like to sit in there like, I don't know, what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? I mean, maybe he's just sitting there, but I don't know. I am wrong all the time. All the time. And I might be wrong right now. So this right here is City Center. You got City Hall, the library, cafe, all that stuff. And down this way are tracks, so I usually avoid railroad tracks. Could I ask you one quick question? Super quick question.
Sorry, we don't have no time.
Okay, while you're walking, do the police monitor Flagler Park? Because Flagler Park is full of really dangerous looking people. Now I think you probably work for the city, that's why you don't want to answer. But you should tell the mayor to police Flagler Park. Because it's a joke. Well, anyways, nobody wants to answer questions. And I was at a good 20 feet, 30 feet. I don't know, it was like from the middle of the sidewalk to the middle of the street. So, anyways, I could have asked him. Oh, sir? Sir? Can I ask you a quick question? Yeah, okay, thanks. Well, can I ask you a quick question? Super fast question. It's on camera though. Super fast. Flagler Park. Do you live here?
I'm from Palm Beach County.
But you know this park down the street?
The park?
Uh-huh.
I'm not familiar with the park.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. The reason I was asking is because there's a cop over here. I got nothing against cops, but there's a cop over here like sitting in his car, like doesn't seem like he's doing anything. But that park down the street, I don't know if you plan on going down there. There's a lot of like homeless and drug
that
people.
park. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know about that park.
You know about that park? Do you ever see police at that park?
Yeah, timely.
Timely. Okay. Well, it's honest answer. Honest answer. They should be there like all the time, though, you know. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. Well, that was good. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was an honest answer. You know. But it's such an important park, and there's so much money there. Restaurants. You know, apartments. It's right in front of the water. Like, I have nothing against the homeless at all, but there are, like, look what I saw. I saw a fight between two homeless gentlemen, and I saw one gentleman who may or may not have been homeless, who, if I didn't have a camera, would have attacked me, probably. And he didn't, and mind you, the only thing that I think deterred it was that he saw the cop, which was down the street, not facing in my direction, by the way, unless he was staring at his rear view mirror. Although the security 2 blocks up think he wasn't even in the car, or she wasn't in the car, but the lights were on. The man thought I was a cop. That is the only reason I believe that he didn't like come at. The only reason. So, you know, when you watch my, let me ask this lady, or maybe she'll answer my question. Ma'am, can I ask you a quick question? May I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Are you from this area?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Flagler Park?
Yes.
Is there a lot of police there?
A lot of security, police. I don't see a lot of. That's you said by the park over there.
Right, by the water, yeah. Do you
Yeah.
speak Spanish?
Sí,
¿De dónde es usted?
Puerto Rico.
Ay, qué lindo la isla.
Sí.
Le quería preguntar porque ese parque es muy importante. Hay muchos restaurantes y eso, mucha belleza, pero hay mucha gente que creo que está mal de la cabeza,
Sí.
drogada.
Sí.
Y no veo policía en ninguna parte.
No.
Nada. Ok,
No.
bueno, muchas gracias, señora.
Sí, y le dije a la policía que estuve hablando con uno y le dije, ¿qué pasa? Esa gente están endrogada, aquí dan un show, están ahí tirándose en el piso.
So you spoke to the police and you said that there was
sucio.
guys that were drunk
Dijo,
and high.
sí,
And what did they do? ¿Qué
que
hicieron?
no podían hacer nada
They
porque
can't do
los
anything?
protege el derechos humanos.
Because they have to protect human rights.
Pero, ¿y quién nos protege a nosotros?
And who protects us, the citizens? Well,
Entonces,
good question.
Tú caminas por ahí, están todos ellos tirados en la... pidiéndote dinero, dan
Panhandling.
miedo.
Y lo piden agresivamente.
Sí,
Aggressive
agresivamente,
panhandling.
entonces da miedo.
And she's scared.
Porque, y todo el mundo, muchas personas dicen, yo siempre estoy caminando por ahí, tienen
A
miedo
lot
de
of people
caminar
walk
por
through
la
there and
ciudad.
they're scared to walk through the city.
Entonces, ese no está seguro
And they don't feel safe.
de quién nos va a proteger a
Who's going to
nosotros.
protect us?
Que nada más protegen a los porque no son homeless, son drogadictos.
They're not homeless, they're drug addicts. Okay, señora, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Thank you. So there you go. I mean, it's you know, the police here, like that one cop over there just sitting there by the Clematis Social Club, security 2 blocks down the street, they don't even know if he's in the car or not. No incident took place there, and like I said, unless he's on a high-profile stakeout in a marked car with the lights on, he's probably either having coffee or sleeping or texting or doing God knows what. And the citizens here, you know, it's one thing if they can't arrest them, but they're not even there. It's like they're not even there. So I'm sorry, this was supposed to be just a walk in West Palm Beach, but you know, what can I tell you? You know, the city's doing a horrible job. Those 2 ladies that went into the coffee shop may or may not have worked at the city. I don't know if they were going into the coffee shop or if they were going into the city. I don't know, but you know, I'm tempted to go into that police officer and asking him, what are you doing? But you know what I mean? It's at that point, I feel like he'd probably like figure out a reason to jam me up. And I'm an attorney licensed in Kentucky, and I'm not looking to, you know, get hemmed up. Because it's one thing to do a First Amendment audit, but it's another thing to go poking the bear, you know what I mean? I'm not looking to go poking the bear. I think the bear doesn't need to get poked by me. I think this video hopefully will make the rounds and the city will see it. And they probably won't do a darn thing about it, but you know, this is a major Florida city. And the residents, like that one lady, they don't feel protected. By the way, this is a car I rented, but that's not my car. It's a rental, so good luck tracking me down with that plate. An easier way to track me down would be to subscribe to the Sight Sound Flavors YouTube channel. Check out sightsoundflavors.com. Subscribe to the secondary YouTube channel, Everything Else channel, also everythingelsechannel.com. If you like bodybuilding, check out my bodybuilding website, strengthaddicts.com. And if you like what I do and you don't speak English or you want to see it in Spanish, go to the Todo Lo Que Veo YouTube channel, todoloveo.com, which in English means everything I see.